web apps or web application. So web, most of us think web is all about internet or data. But when it started, World Wide Web, this is what it started from 1990 to 1995. I'm talking about web apps. Apps are applications basically, software application, programs. Let us consider them as same now. So we are talking about the internet era, the World Wide Web era. So here websites were made, and websites were, you will be surprised to know this is the Yahoo website. Can you imagine this was the Yahoo website, and it has just some text, very limited graphics, nothing flashy, no Java, no jQuery, no JavaScript, nothing. It was very, very simple, but people were using it, and it was kind of, a leap beyond what people have thought earlier than this. But HTML progressed. There were development tools. There are different XML technologies, Java, as I just mentioned, jQuery and JavaScript, etc. They came into being. So now the web apps or web applications or the World Wide Web or the website have enhanced themselves, have emancipated their level. So the web-based systems and the application, we will call them collectively as web apps now, right? So that is how they were born, web-based applications and systems and applications. So these are web apps, right? So now today we talk about web apps. It's just not simple web application. They are being integrated with the big, huge corporated databases. They are solving the business application. They are there for them. And they are providing all the full computing potentials. You have cloud computing, we have distributed computing. So many things are there. For example, IRCTC, if you means this is the way how we book ticket, railway ticket. But I'm just giving an example that this kind of web apps are available. You are having in your hand the mobile, and all applications are there. So web apps have certain characteristics, peculiar characteristics, which are other than the software and apps, etc. First is, it is quite network intensive. That is, first of all, it will have a network because web app reside in a network, and there are different clients working on it. Concurrency, if you are booking a ticket, say a railway ticket. I'll give an example on it for India, that if you want to book a ticket at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock it starts. So there is a chance of unpredictable load also. That is at 10 o'clock, say the sleeper class opens, 12 o'clock the air conditioned class open. Now how many people are going to book at the same time? You don't know. So these are the unpredictable load. Maybe from festival people want to go home. And what about performance? If you are making a web app and you see that the performance is not good, some round hourglass is coming, people will go to somewhere else. Availability. See, few days back the WhatsApp, Facebook was not there. Means it went down for say 6 hours. And people all over the world went crazy because now they have dependency on it. Availability is an issue. We need 24/7, means in a day 365 in a year. So now here we are talking about data driven. Previously it was just text and some graphics. Now we have audio, video, everything is there. If you talk about YouTube, it is having billions and billions of GB of data every second, every minute. Context sensitivity, which we are talking about, the way it is looked and the quality it provides, the working experience. Continuous evolution, because the things are changing. Conventional application software, they were designed, planned, it takes a long time. But web application cannot wait for that. It has to evolve continuously. Immediacy means if you are making a software and your counterpart or say your adversary makes it prior than you, releases it prior than you, your business is a flop then. Security. When we are working on internet, when we are dealing with people, there are good people, there are bad people. There are jails or correction centers in every city. Why? Because there are bad people. So the security, safety aspect is always there because multiple people are working together. So web apps is the main characteristic is security and safety. And most important is what looks good. You want to eat it. So aesthetics. Things should be clean, good looking.